What's up guys on YouTube? How are you guys today? Well, I am doing pretty good today. Well, we got a bit of an update vlog for you guys today. Well, we got the brand new garage door openers installed. Both the same year, the same make and model, and the belt driven system. They're all up to code, by the way. Everything does fine, a whole lot quieter versus the old ones we used to have, the old outdated garage door openers. They used to be a chain driven ones. By the way, I want to apologize. I did not film the installation of the garage door openers themselves because the guy was here by himself working on both of the garage door openers because I didn't know if he wanted to be on film or not. But I want to talk about how everything works. By the way, we do get 4 garage door openers, 2 push button on the door jambs, and also 2 sensors on both of the garage doors. They both use 60-watt incandescent bulbs. You can use CFLs or you can use LEDs in them. Now, I don't know if these can, because apparently it says on the box you can't. Now, these are beautiful and silent. Now, the old ones, the old garage door openers, he took those away. I didn't have to bother with them at all. They were very, was outdated, and he wasn't really safe at all. Definitely if you have family members or also kids running around, because typically what will happen, if you push that single little button down there, the garage is coming down. It's not going to go back up, guys, because it didn't have these sensors. Now, these ones do. If I trip the sensor, the unit will go actual back up. It's actual mandated by all manufacturers to make sure the garage door openers are safe for use for family members and everybody who comes in and out of the garage. Now, let's go ahead and show you the new garage door openers. They're very unique, very cool indeed. And then you guys notice this little wire down there? That little wire is actually the antenna for the remotes. And by the way, he used the exact same wire from the old garage doors openers themselves. Now, you guys can notice on this side, we have the sensors on both sides of the garage doors. Now, you cannot see the little invisible light down there, or the beam down there. You can actually see the light is actually turned on. It's green. By the way, it is actually working like it's supposed to. Very, very nicely done. Now, this is a 2 garage for parking 2 cars in here. We have 1 car over here, but we actually have the lawnmower over here because that's where we typically park it, because there's nowhere else to park it. But this is very nicely done. You guys can see, very nicely installed. Everything went very smoothly for this person. He did an absolutely good job. And you guys can see again down there the sensors. You do not see the beam across the sensors. That's the sensors themselves. In case if something happens, the door comes out and you trip that sensor, the door goes backwards, goes back up for safety. By the way, there was the old box used to be there, that old blue box. I'm going to be taking that bracket down, by the way. We're not going to need that as well. Now, these are both the same, means that we can actually have 4 remotes activating both of these garage door openers does fine. But the old remote, oh my god guys, it was a pain in the butt to try to find batteries for them. You couldn't find batteries for them because it was just outdated and old batteries. That's why you had to upgrade to new ones. I recommend upgrading your older outdated garage doors with new ones with the sensors and everything. Now, did we get the little keypad for the outside? The answer is no, because typically you can buy that if you really wanted to, but this model did not come with that type of system. Now, let's go over here and talk more about what's going on over here. Let's see what you guys can figure out what's old and what's new. Shall we, guys? So, okay, now here This is the old equipment right here. This is the old sensor, or the old remote control right here. This is normally go this. These are tied, the garage doors will typically be tied together with this one single box. But with the new ones, we don't have to worry about that. That's going to get totally apart and probably scrapped because it's absolutely useless. You guys can see here we have some manuals and some extra remotes. By the way, one is actually on the car, and this is just the exact same remote. It's all of these. And I got some extra wire good for antenna wire. Now, what I really am interested in the garage doors themselves. Notice those lights up there, guys? The old ones used to normally turn on if you actually open them. These do the exact same thing, but when I go over here to the garage door openers itself, here is the permanent door openers that you guys can see. We have the top and we have the bottom. Now, if I push the light button, here you guys can see the lights are now on. Now, if I click the light button twice, I can actually turn them off at the same time. Now, this does have a function of a log function as well. Now, I can open the bottom or the top. You guys can see, listen. Look at that silence, guys. No more rattly, clinky ass old garage door openers anymore. Oh my god, it's beautiful, guys. Now, I'm going to just let it go down. I'm not going to break the sensor or anything. I'll just let it go back down. But yes, that is very quiet indeed. Very good ones. We chose the actual light ones instead of the chain ones. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this light off. So now if I'm working down here in the garage, I would need more light to see what I am doing. But it is very nicely and done. Those little switches over there actually have LED lights built into them as well. In case if you can't see the buttons now. These are big buttons, the big ones. Notice we used to have those little small little ones, little tiny ones. Nope, they're not there anymore either, guys. But yes, these older, outdated pieces of equipment, just outdated, they're no longer being used. He did a absolutely good job. I really appreciate him doing this for us because I honestly had no idea on how to install it myself. I could have done that, but nope, let a professional do it because he knows what he's doing. He's been in this business a long time before I was. I'm not getting into this kind of stuff, but yes, garage doors are a very good idea to have to park a car from getting rained on or getting snowed on. You can just park it inside. It's like, we'll just take it outside. It's like, nah, bring it back inside, you know. But really good job. I really impressed it in them. Now, notice one thing's a little different. These new garage door openers are a little longer than the older ones. The older ones was a little bit shorter than the new ones, but they are absolutely a beautiful machine. Now, let's talk about why these are belt driven. Belt driven is just a rubberized coating, a rubberized, like kind of a chain, but it's not a chain, it's just made out of rubber. And it's very silent. You can't notice the difference of the noise of these units make. The 1.5 horsepower to open these lightweight metal doors, if you have wooden ones, I think you might want to get a bigger motor than this one. Now, we do actually have the two boxes over there. Gotta show those right eventually, but I think those actually have some assurance information on it and some warranty stuff. Now, if you really are curious on what we have, you guys can look up the model number if you want to know what we have. But that's what we got installed. Those are both the exact same model, exact same year. Good idea to have both units. Now, with that little blue box, guess what? Bye-bye. We don't need it no more because the two units have separate controllers. Yes, one remote can actually control both of them, but we got actually 4 because we bought 2 of the same units. Now, typically, if you have one garage, you would typically have 2 remotes. But we have a 2 garage. It's a really big ass garage here, guys. That's what we have for the garage itself. You know, car can park over there, car can park over there, but notice that's just the lawnmower. I'm going to use one of those remotes and going to figure out how to actually put one of the remotes on the lawnmower itself. But I really like it. Now I can actually, if I want to decide to work down here, I can actually have more light instead of like being all this dingy and kind of not enough light in the room itself. But very nicely done. I really appreciate he doing this for us, guys. But I don't know how much these actually cost, but they're pretty cool. But alright, guys, if you're all joining this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye, guys. I will hopefully will see you in the next vlog.